Welcome. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now I'm loving how much you guys seem to be enjoying watching these more sit down fashion focused videos, which is great for me because this is my favorite thing to talk about. And I feel like across my Instagram it's very editorial image heavy, and that's where I post all my outfit links and even my reels there, and they're not very like chatty one-on-one. And on TikTok as well, it's much more like fun and beauty focused. So I feel like here I can actually go through fashion, break it down, and just have like friend to friend chatty girl time, which I absolutely love. So let's get into this video. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and you are enjoying the weather. I must admit, I am an autumn girl. Keep this on the down low. I love autumn, I love Christmas. When things become like end of September, October, I come alive. So I am struggling with the heat a little bit. But I'm trying to embrace summer this year, which is why I wanted to do this video, because this video was all about my summer basket bags. Now, if you follow me over on Instagram, I've recently purchased a bag for summer that I have been lusting after because it was at an incredible price, and I hope it's still at the price because I will link it down below for you. And it made me think this would be a great time to share it with you guys. You know, I share all of my kind of purchases that I've been really thinking about, as well as maybe like a little rundown of all my basket bags that I have. And they range from more premium to high street as well. And I want to talk through what I like about them, what I don't like about them, etc. So I hope this video is inspiring, but I also think it's a little bit more educational and you get something away from the video. And if anything, there might be a discount code if I can get it in time. If not, I will find a discount code for you girls to have a look. But without further ado, I want to show you my new purchase. Here she is in all of her glory. This is the Marni bag. Now, I went on a trip to Mallorca. You would have seen the last video, and my friend and fellow content creator Fran, she had this bag in the yellow colorway, and I have been looking for this bag, I would say, all year, mostly because of my Bicester Village trip. So every time I go in there, there's an incredible Marni store, and I always go in to see if this one's discounted, and it never is discounted because it's new season. And I particularly wanted the white. They have them in so many different colors and different sizes. There's also a mini bag that is so cute. It's like the baby version to the mum. Can't cope. And it's in like a khaki colorway and a black colorway. There's just so many options with this bag. It's beautiful. And I feel like when I got to see it in real life with Fran in Mallorca, I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And I loved the structure of it. I thought it was a perfect size because all my basket bags are pretty big, because I kind of use it to hold Evie in because she absolutely loves it. So I wanted one that was a bit smaller, so I didn't feel like I was carrying everything, because I don't know about you, the bigger the bag, the more I fill it. So I wanted something that was a bit more of a medium size. Now, the reason I got this, and I'm going to be honest with you, right? I'm not going to pretend to be, you know, hashtag humble, all that vibes. This was an impulse purchase. Like, I don't want to be holier than thou and that I have, you know, been very careful with my money for this one. I was for the Loewe puzzle bag, absolutely. This one is slightly more of an impulse purchase because although I've seen it many times at Bicester Village, I was never going to part ways for the price that this bag retails at. So I think this retails at about £800 to £900, which for me, for a basket bag, is silly money. Even if this has got leather all the way around, which I love, but even so, that's crazy. So the reason why I'd say this is an impulse buy, even though I've been lusting after it for so long, is because I found it on the Coggles website for 40% off, which is insane to get a new in-season bag like this, and it's a summer bag and it's summer now, for 40% off. And I seen a couple of my friends had discount codes with them, like influencer affiliate codes, and if I used that, it worked on sale items, so it meant I could get 50% off the bag. So obviously I was like, no hesitation. I've seen it, stars have aligned, I've seen it in real life, I've seen it in the Bicester store, and now I'm getting this massive huge chunk of discount off. And I didn't mind too much paying a little bit more of a premium because it is leather all at the bottom and all at the sides and inside, so it didn't feel like I was paying I think I ended up paying like £435 for it, for like a rattan bag. Felt like it was getting a little bit more substance, or at least this is what I was telling myself. So I purchased this probably like 3 days after the Mallorca trip, and I've been wearing it a whole bunch. If you go over on my Instagram, I'll try and pop some pictures up of me wearing and styling the bag. I absolutely love it. This elevates all of my outfits, more so than my Loewe basket bag. I was trying to find the official name for it, but just the Loewe basket, the original one. This elevates it more because you've got the bright pop of white that adds that summer touch to every outfit, and then you've got the logo here. Not so much people have this bag in comparison to the basket Loewe, so it does feel very special, and I just love how structured this is. It's a beautiful structured shape, almost like a tulip shape. You've got these tiny little handles here that are just so cute. There's no sagging to the bag. You've also got this crossbody strap, and if you're worried about any of your belongings, I really appreciate with this that the Loewe doesn't have. They have an extra strap here to close the bag, so that way you do have that little bit of extra security, unlike a lot of other basket bags. But she's beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyone who has spoken to me about this bag over on Instagram, I've just said, go and get it. You will not regret it. It is timeless, and it is going to go forever in your wardrobe. Flip it over to the other side. There's no branding, so if you're looking more on the quiet luxury, this might be more for you. So you've got the options, and depending on how you feel, but I love the brand Marni. I think it's a beautiful brand, so I don't mind showing this part off. And this is embroidered. It's not stuck on. This is all embroidered in with thick felt. And what's interesting about this bag as well, you do have the leather panel. So the bag is made of leather, and it's almost got these raffia inserts, which I think makes the bag a little bit more durable, and it's something to keep in mind when comparing prices with other basket bags. For instance, I love Loewe, it's one of my favorite brands, but their new drop of basket bags are so overpriced. This one is overpriced as well without the discount. So I think you do want to just be a little bit more sensible, but it's completely up to you and your budget. And then the inside is got quite a durable beige lining. It's like a cotton lining with an extra pocket in here, which is great for your purse or any keys and things like that. So it's a fantastic size. I absolutely adore the bag so far. I'll keep you guys updated on how I feel about it, but I've worn it loads and nothing's caught, and I haven't been particularly precious. There's a few marks on the bottom here. Again, I haven't been particularly precious, but I know I'm never going to want to resell this one. I just know she's going to fit into my wardrobe. So very, very happy about this bag. I absolutely love her. Please do check out Coggles. They've got an amazing summer sale right now. I didn't get a code or anything like that. Like, I am a full paying customer. I just love the website. It came so quickly. It literally came next day, and I adore her. So this is my brand new summer bag. So here's the Loewe bag here with the kind of emblem right on the front with the leather patch. This is the size medium. Now, I get asked this question all the time, what size I have, because I do think they all slightly vary in terms of sizing, which I know is a bit annoying, but they're all handmade, so they're not going to be exactly the same. And I do think year on year there is slight size variation, so keep that in mind. And when I was searching for mine online, it is very difficult to figure out the sizes. I feel like the photos don't do them justice, but I do have the medium, and again, it is like a tulip shape, and the kind of raffia straw design, it is more of a larger weave, but it is not a looser weave. Like, everything is so tightly wound together, which is perfect. And one of the best things about this bag, and I say this to anyone who's thinking about this, I have used and abused this bag for about 3 years, and it looks in perfect condition. There are no marks, nothing, and everyone always asks, do any of the weave become loose or get frayed? Mine hasn't, and again, I haven't been particularly careful. I really use my bags. The stitching is perfection. There's no scratches on the leather. It just looks so good all around. It's just such a beautiful basket bag, and I went for the tan colorway. You get so many different colorways now, but I'm so glad I went with the tan, because this is just a basket bag that goes with absolutely everything. So that's kind of the good. I'd say it goes with everything. It's a perfect size. It looks incredible condition. It is much more, I wouldn't say an affordable price point, but it's definitely more on the lower end when it comes to luxury. More like negative, I hate saying that, but more like points to maybe to be aware of is that obviously these are so popular now. So I feel like if you're looking for a bag that is a bit more unique or for you only, this isn't the bag. I do see this bag out everywhere I go. If I'm going to an event, there will be girls wearing this bag. So that is something to keep in mind. And the fact that there is no closure. There's no lining with this bag and there is no closure. So everything and your belongings are out. So if you're in a busy city, you might want to be more aware in terms of like security. With that being said, because it is not lined, it is very much a traditional straw basket bag. You have to be careful with liquids because, long story short, sometimes I will pop Evie baby in here. She's my dog. And I had her water bottle and the water bottle leaked into the bag. I hadn't noticed and I just popped my bag down in my room. Cool. Oh, this is such a gross story. A couple of weeks later, there was mold all in the bottom of this bag, and because it's that straw material, it loved it. So I had to wash this meticulously, I think that's the word, and make sure all the mold got out of the bottom of the straw. So that's another thing. Be very careful when it comes to liquids and what you put in here because it's not lined. And it is washable, but you've just got to be very delicate with it. So fantastic bag, I think, especially for beginners, or if you want more of a timeless piece that's going to be in your wardrobe forever. It's a perfect size, and I just think Loewe is a great craftsmanship focused brand if that's what you're looking for as well. So this is my leather basket bag from Demilier, and I love it. Is it Paris? Demilier London. Oh my gosh, it's a London-based brand. Okay, even better. I don't know why I was thinking it was Paris. I think it's maybe Pauline that I'm thinking in my head. So what I love about this one is there's way more leather to this. This has like a leather grid cage all the way around the bag. Again, very similar shape to the Loewe one. But what I love about the leather kind of cage around it is this is going to keep its structure, it's going to keep its shape. It really helps to protect the outer layer of the bag, but it also helps to kind of add value to the bag. Like this is leather all the way around, which I absolutely love, including these really structured leather handles. And these handles are way more structured than the Loewe ones. So it really feels secure in your arms, and they are rounded as opposed to flat. So it's a really comfortable bag to use. Again, I think this comes in tan and it comes in cream, and I also think it comes in like a moss green color as well. So there's plenty of different colorways, but I just found it really difficult to find a good black basket bag, really hard. And I didn't want to get another one from Loewe because I feel like that's ticked off from my collection, and I wanted to try a smaller brand, and I absolutely love this bag so much. Again, I adore this classic basket bag shape, mostly because I wanted the shape again. Again, this is ridiculous, but I do think about Evie, my dog, and how she loves being in my basket bag, and she doesn't understand like the difference. So if she sees one, she's gonna be like, let me up. So I wanted to get one that would still go with my black based summer outfits, and I could fit Evie in here as well. Again, it's kind of the same as the Loewe one. It's not lined and there isn't a security clasp. So there's that to think about. I haven't had this as long as the Loewe one, so I can't give you any wear and tear details. One thing I will say is there's a little bit coming out just at the bottom here. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. A little bit coming out there. Nothing overly too much to worry about, but I just want to be honest and share the comparisons towards a Loewe weave and something with a bit of a lower price point. So nothing too much to worry about, but I just feel like in my personal experience, this one will fray more than the Loewe one. But again, it's a basket bag. It's a natural fabric. These things are going to happen, but maybe something to keep in mind. But yeah, let me know if you've seen black basket bags. I find them really hard to find one that isn't ridiculously priced, and this is my first foray into this brand. I absolutely love it. I thought their service was great, and I just love this whole look and design of the bag. It's quite a statement piece. So I know what you're thinking. Chloe, this is a black basket bag. And you would be right. Except I really was not impressed by this basket bag, which is why I needed to find another one. So this is a basket bag from St. AGNI, I think is the brand. And I love this brand. I think it looks so cool. The designs are incredible. And to be honest, when I first got this basket bag, I was obsessed, and it is such a gorgeous slim shape, and it is just a great size for carrying everything in without it being too bulky or in the way. Like, it's so practical for in the city, and it holds so much. My gripe with this is the wear and tear. So you get this design in a natural rattan, so it's more of a beigey. I wanted to go for the black one because, like I said, I've been looking for a black basket bag for years. Like, I've had this probably for about 2.5 years. But the wear and tear on this basket bag has been shocking. Like, let me show you. And again, this isn't a cheap basket bag. Do you see all of the black? Oh, maybe I'll try and. Do you see all of the black paint on here has all chipped off? All along here. I'll give close-up shots so you can see. But the black paint is all worn away across the face of the bag, and it just makes it look so worn down, and it is not a good look for the bag. It's really bad on this side as well. You might be able to see it a little bit here, and it's a real shame because the shape of the basket bag is incredible and the leather on it is perfect. It's worn so beautifully. It's buttery smooth. Like, the underneath is gorgeous, looks brand new. The leather is really high quality. But the rattan they used, well, not so much the rattan, the paint or the finish they put on the rattan just hasn't held up. And I haven't been even particularly brutal with how I've been wearing this. And I feel like I use this and style this all the time because it's such a practical bag and it looks great with every outfit. It's just a shame that it's worn down so badly. And I remember this happened literally within 3 months of having the bag. It wasn't as if it had been years. It was very quick. So that was a shame. So I wanted to talk to you about this one as well, because you'll be thinking why you already have a basket bag. It's because this one sadly ain't doing it justice for me. So I'm thinking about actually going over it myself. I just need to think about what would be the best paint for that, because I don't want to ruin it or create like blobby globs of paint all over it and I've ruined it. So I really need to think about what I want to do with this bag. But yeah, such a shame. I love it. It's just not held the test of time. This is my ARKET basket bag. Now, ARKET is so good for straw bags. And what I love about ARKET is they do tend to bring in the same styles. I think there's one in a slightly different colorway now. This was the beige and the black with the tan. And I just love it. You've got the black to help tie in with your outfits. You've got the tan handle. I feel like a lot of time with basket bags, it all sticks to one block color. So this is really nice that this is different. I also love that this is a different shape. This is much more of a cubey square shape rather than the tulip shape that the rest of my basket bags are in. And there is so much room in here. It is incredible. The only thing I would say is that there is no strap inside, so you can't have it off the shoulder. It is literally just a top handle bag, and there's no security and there's no lining. So very similar to other ones. These are all attributes that just kind of come with a basket bag, but this was so much more affordable, especially when the handles are real leather and they've got this cool like distressed look to them, which just shows you that it's gonna wear so beautifully over time. So you're gonna get your money's worth again. And it was much more affordable than the other ones I have. I love that there's 2 different types of weave. You've got the more traditional rattan weave here, it's kind of crosshatch. And then you've got, I wouldn't even know how to begin describing what this is, but you can see here, it's almost like it's been woven through, like straight, horizontal down. I absolutely love it, and it gives it that like quilted feel, if you know what I mean. And then you've got that around the bottom edge as well. And I love this. I just think it's such a cute shape. I would bring it traveling with me so much more if it wasn't for the fact that this doesn't pack down. Like, this is structured, which is so nice when you're using it on a day-to-day, because it props up and looks so pretty, but it is more of a structured feel. I also love that it's got this like summery, gingham, picnicky, cottagecore check over it, which I think is so cute. And I absolutely love, because the rest of mine are quite plain. So yeah, I just think this is amazing. So if you are looking for a basket bag and you don't want to splurge on luxury and that's not your vibe, then ARKET do some amazing straw bags that really do stand the test of time as well. Because whether it's a high-end purchase or a high street purchase, I think it's important to buy things that's gonna last. And this for me has lasted many, many years, and I just love her so much. So I hope you found this video useful, you've got some tips from it, you've taken in the good and the bad. I think with basket bags, they're such a summer staple, and I think as soon as this time of year comes out, we bring them all up from the wardrobe, and sometimes we get taken in by new styles and new trends. But yeah, I love them. I just think, you know, they're a nightmare to travel with because they never get into your case, but they are so useful in the UK when the weather is good because you can just pack so much into them, and they really do elevate every outfit. And I just think no matter like the color palette you've got going on, a rattan basket bag is going to go with everything. So it is a really good styling piece to have in your wardrobe. So if you've got any questions about any of the bags, any of the brands, feel free to leave them down below and I will get back to you. I will try and link the bags that I can. I hope you enjoy my new purchase. A bit impulsive, I know, but she is chef's kiss, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I will see you next week. Have a fabulous week and we'll speak soon. Bye.